Yo.
Ayo, Great, why you do that for?
Hey yo, what up? It's your boy AE the Great, and you are now tuned in to About Everything, the podcast. Today I got my boy from North Philly, Illy. We getting real silly, you know what I mean? He fighting April 26th out here in North Philly. Give it up for CHECKO in the motherfucking building right now.
Everybody know what we on, man. I ain't rapping too much, man.
Everybody know what we on right now, man. Shit, man, what's up with you, man? What you been up to lately, man?
Man, I just been, pretty much just hooping in the pro-am circuit down in... I just started another league up in down YO. Turn that up.
Turn that up, you know what I mean? Turn that up. That's my OG Mike, right?
Yeah, shout out to Mike, man.
What's up, man? What's up, man? I hear you got this fight with Mir coming up.
Yeah, man, I've been locking in training. I took some time off, but, I got back to the grind yesterday, so about to lock in all this week, no days off.
Yeah, y'all been talking about this fight for like, what, a good little month and a half already?
Yeah, because I had originally, I did plan to move, but I put all plans on hold because, now I'm starting to build a decent, buzz and following in Philly. So, my manager over there, he spoke to my folks. My folks, they want what's best for me, so I feel like instead of me moving down south, I'm gonna just go 2 hours away. That way I don't gotta spend all this cheese coming up and down.
Got you. I'm gonna cut right to the chase, man. He said he gonna knock you out. Check. What's up with that? What's up, man?
Listen, I've been watching Jerron Ennis fights. I've been watching, Floyd Mayweather, Tank Davis, all of them, and I just been working on, my right hook.
The right hook?
Yeah.
He going down with the right hook or the left? He ain't even gonna expect it.
He ain't gonna expect it. He just he ain't even gonna see it coming. I'ma just boom boom, fast 1-2 combination, then catching.
He say boom boom. He gonna hit you with the 1-2. You gonna go down. He said, Mir.
I'll probably bait him, man.
How long you been training? You been training this whole month too, lately?
Yeah, I've been. I had to finish Ramadan first. Had to wait till Ramadan ended, so alhamdulillah, I got through Ramadan, my first full Ramadan, so been grinding ever since.
Grinding. So how's the current living situation right now?
Everybody, it's not my living situation, I can't complain because, I'm still eating good, you feel what I'm saying? I'm going places, work. If I'm not at work, I'm always going to the gym and coming back before midnight. So, I always manage to, still make it back in time before the midnight curfew, so.
Mm-hmm. How do you respond to negative, how do you deal with negative energy being, thrown towards you, or the negative comments?
Listen. I just use that to fuel me because, till people have been in my shoes with, being homeless because, I'm not going to lie. I did do a bunch of dumbass shit. I ain't going to lie. I did do some dumbass shit. I recently just lost my birth mom. Rest in peace, Hilda. Last year I lost my grandmother to a seizure and, that... losing my birth mom, I ain't gonna lie, it did kill me, but, that fueled me to become even stronger, because it was, at the funeral, it was, I noticed, out of the people that were there, my ex-girlfriend spoke, my aunt spoke, and I spoke, and then I found it weird that, no shade to my little sister, Sam, I still got nothing but love for her, she didn't speak, so I just left it alone, and then, it's fortunately, stuff happens, but I just got use all the negativity to just fuel my hunger for this fight.
Been fighting your whole life, huh?
I've been fighting since, pretty much.
Yeah. Who's your top 5 boxers right now?
Jerron Boot Center, shout out to him. I was supposed to work his fight, but with the content and stuff, that was I felt like, okay, if I work one event, I might as well just try to work one event today and then try to, hurry up and make it back to the program. But, with content day being planned today, I said, I got 2 more events. I got 3 events coming up, and then I got the Kendrick Lamar concert in May. So I'm trying to push everything I can with CSC as far as working a bunch of events to, have some money saved up, get my ID, maybe, hopefully, I can go for my permit and get my license, then save up for a car.
Got you. We gonna hop back on this fight, though. He said round 2. You going down round 2?
I ain't going down, he going down.
He going down?
Yeah.
What, round 1?
Probably round 2. I'm retired my round 1.
You gonna study him out round 1?
Yeah. I'm a toy with him.
You gonna toy with him?
I'm a toy with him.
You don't think he got what it take to be in the ring with you?
I mean, I heard he throw wild. You get what I'm saying?
You heard he throw wild.
So I can't really go out there and like match his energy. I gotta go off my energy. I gotta match my energy. You get what I'm saying? So how I see it, Mir can match his energy. I'm matching mine. Like I said when we did the face off, we not doing this for real. We just doing this, to pretty much end all hood beef, all hood violence that's going on. Cause I ain't gonna say that block in that hood, but like they beef has been going back to bounties being put on each other head honcho head.
Yeah.
So it's like like
talking about that. We putting the gloves on and putting the guns down, you know what I mean? What's the name of the promotion?
It's Guns Down, Gloves Up. It's a promotion by Dwayne Fletcher. He's like he's a survivor of gun violence, so he's just putting out that message, where like shooting each other ain't worth it. It's everybody got a lot to live for, so just put down the gun, pick up the gloves. That's the only way to settle it in the ring. So
talking about that, how do you feel about the whole drill scene in Philadelphia right now?
I mean, like the drill scene is crazy because like a 15-year-old, I heard about it. A 15-year-old got killed on the 15 bus, like with one gunshot wound to the chest, and then it's like somebody got shot like after Eid near the Leah Cora Center. So it's like, mind you, last year they shot up the Eid celebration last year, and I'm like, it's a bunch of stupidity going on in Philadelphia. Then you got all these YNs. They're like, oh well, sports ain't the wave. I've been playing sports since I was like 8 or 9 years old, like all the way up until last year. Not last year, the year before, I fell back from football, because my mom got sick and it fucked me up bad with my mental health. And then last year, before she passed, I promised her on her deathbed that, I'll try to make it with the football shit. Now, I'm trying to take this chance next year with arena football. So I'm going to see where it go.
Got you. Talking about mental health, any advice that you got for people out there with mental health?
I mean, it's going to be days, you're going to fight depression. It's going to be days you're going to end up losing. And, you just got to be strong and just fight. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I seen the day I seen my grandma die, I ain't gonna lie, it hurt because I called my aunt. I didn't even want to tell her. I just straight told her. I said, "Look, you gotta get to the hospital now." His mom, it's bad. And the nurse was like, "Are y'all the family of Miss Ortiz?" I'm thinking she made it. I was about to go home with my little sister. All right, cool. We gonna see mommy in the morning. We get pulled inside to the hospital. We could take it to the family room. That when the nurse dropped down on her knees, I lie to you not. I just felt like everything around me just crashing down. I'm like, I just fed her. She just got her hair done, her nails done. She was fine. And then now this.
Yeah. So dealing with stuff like that is crazy.
Yeah, and then it was not only that, I seen myself going down the wrong road. I was, hustling down K&A's. I was I was out there for 2 or 3 days, losing sleep, and I was literally falling asleep on the block, and everybody was like, yo, you on this, you on that. No, y'all gotta understand, sleep deprivation is no joke. When you don't sleep for days at a time, it fucks with your mental.
Yeah.
It's it was nice. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't even sleep. Up and once my grandma died, I couldn't sleep for days at a time. it hurt because it was like, damn, like right before she died, I told her, Mom, I love you. Good night. I'm going to sleep. I hugged her. I kissed her every single day. I used to tell her that up until the week before she died. And then it was like, I spoke at the funeral. I said, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not the perfect son. And, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not perfect. I got my flaws. But at the end of the day, the only person that could judge me is Allah. So at the end of the day, once I, see myself going down that dark road, I'm like, yeah, no, I think it's time I make a change for the better. And I ended up becoming Muslim last year. I took my shahada and everything. So now it's just like I've been on my deen.
Yeah, looking for a way better way of peace. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And so, I know you for a long time. I mean, I seen you running out in these streets and out here in Philly. I mean, I seen all the negative comments and everything thrown towards you. I just want to let you know I'm proud of you because you know what I mean. You ain't crash out here.
It's
somebody
like
out here would have crashed out.
Yeah, no, it was like my thing. Like when it got to points where like I was out there hustling, it was like people would be like, "Oh yeah, like fucking mom, your grandma, this, that, and the third." And I'd be like, "Yo, like you, like how would you feel like if you got that call?" You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't just say F this person's mom or F their grandma, and then it's like I be having talks with the youth. I be telling them, "Yo, cherish everything y'all have. You only get one mom, one pop, one grandma, one grandpa. Cherish all of that." I don't have a mom no more. I don't have a grandma. It's like, I ain't gonna lie. My grandma died before I could even turn 26. My mom died before I could even turn 27.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, having a birthday without them.
It sucks, bro.
Yeah.
It sucks. My dad just recently passed away. I know what you're dealing with, bro. Like, it sucks, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and every day you think it's gonna get easier, but it's not gonna get easier. Understand me? And I understand where you coming from. It's grown man cry out here. You dig me? And that shit. I was just at the beach after my little sister's baby shower with my boys and everything, and my girl. And I just walked to the water, bro. My shoes on and everything. Came back to the car just crying because you know what I mean. It's like
and then it's like and then it's like. It's people that, like, they tell me, oh, like, the worst pain is, like, you good? The worst pain is, like, losing a homie. No, that's not the worst pain. Carrying, like, somebody that you love, casket, and then, like, lowering it, that's what fucks you up on the inside. Because, like, I tell, like, all the youth, like, all the youngs out here, when you lose somebody that you love, that pain, that's just gonna fuck you up on the inside because, like I said, I did do a lot of dumbass shit. I did argue with my grandmama a lot. You get what I'm saying? But, everybody was like, because when I was staying with my little sister and her birth mom, it was like, oh, but she never done nothing for you. She, like, it was times, like, where me and my grandma would argue and I would leave, like, so it won't get bad, so I wouldn't end up punching walls or nothing like that. But then it was also times, like, I remember, like, when I used to go see her in the hospital, I used to be like, Ma, like, whatever you need, just let me know, and I'll go get it for you, like, when I come back from the game or whatever, if I can make it back in time. Because, like, around that time, I was in the middle of a bet of another pro-am league in Norristown called Oak Street. We was playing in King of Prussia at the time. So, with me, in the sports and, like, falling back from it, like, that's when I noticed, I'm like, damn, like, if my grandma would see me right now, she'll be like, you need to get back into sports. Like, you look like, I was out, like, literally, like, when I was hustling, I was out there looking bad, like, rough, scruffy, like, yeah, no. And then I'm like, yeah, no, like, I really had to make a change.
Sports is an escape, man. And that's why you got this fight coming up. You dig me? Because sports is an escape for a lot of people that don't know it. People that don't play sports, man. I want y'all to understand, like, going out there just grabbing a basketball. Grabbing a football.
And I'm gonna tell y'all youngins this, like, for like whatever old head that's telling y'all, oh, sports not the way to go. Listen, pick up a ball. Like if you could be 5, 6, 7 years old. If you're playing your way through the ranks in football from 5 you all the way up until 13, 14 you, keep that wave going. Like, cause with me, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't start playing with pads on until I was like 14, my freshman year of high school. I was playing for the most, I was playing for the most shittiest school in the pub. Like, I didn't get no offers till like, division? I ain't get no off. Like, the only offers I got, I ain't gonna lie, was like Division 3. Schools like far as shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no, like, I don't want to do this. Then, like, I'll take the JUCO route. That shit not gonna work. So, I fell back from high school football. I went out to this prep school in Maryland, like, for 1 year, post-grad. And I'm like, yeah, no, like, this shit ass. Like, this shit not worth it. So then I stuck with semi-pro, and I ended up winning the chip out in the county back in 2022. So it's like, yeah, it was. Then it was like my eye was telling me like, oh, you. I'm like, listen, I already got my one up with the pads. Like I'm done with the pads. Like I don't got nothing left to prove. It's like I'm getting motherfuckers competition. It's like it's motherfuckers that been playing longer than I had been playing. Oh, yeah, like, you not this, you not that. Like, no coach is going to take their chance on you. It had to take for me to leave Philly ball alone to go out in the county.
Yeah, you got to leave home sometimes, you know what I mean, to bring something back home.
And then it was the team I played for. We only lost 1 game in the season. I played for a team called the Delaware County Scorpions. And we were supposed to go to Florida, but with players complaining about the funds, the hotels, like they rather get varsity jackets done. I'm like, bro, like, do you know how much of a chance we could have had to been like to brag and then like to brag, like yeah, like we went out Florida, we did our thing, we bought that back to the county.
Yeah. Shoot, man, that's good, man. I've been seeing you play football out here nonstop. Well, a lot of my folks out here and stuff, so a real long time. I mean, I've seen you scaling, seen Piccoli, seen you Juniette out there running ball with the guys, you know what I mean, free ball, like, you know what I mean, all that stuff, you know what I mean. I seen you out here a long time and pushing positive, like, messages.
Yeah, because I also, like, you know, I don't know if you've seen the drummers going around here, but Positive Movement Entertainment, that's the...
Or the little young boys drumming out here.
Yeah, but like how they be out here with... Crazy story. Me and the director actually met at the GameStop that used to be on Broad and Lehigh.
Yeah.
And then he's like, come walk with us. Like, come to practice. I ain't never go to practice. I was like, damn, like, what if I learn? And it's like, I'm rusty on the drums.
Yeah.
So then I waited till I ran in the room again. He's like, just come to practice. So I started going to practice. Then I'm like, you know what? Like, I know for a fact it's going to take a long time for me to learn. Let me dress up as a character, interact with the kids, like make the kids smile. Mm-hmm. And I was dressing up as Cookie Monster, Sharky, like every different character that he had. And, you know, he pretty much got me off the streets. But then when, you know, my life ended up changing because I had a daughter, I had to, you know, unfortunately make a decision that my grandma, who I called mom, didn't like, but she respected it. I had to sell weed to provide. Mm-hmm. So I ended up selling weed. I left that alone. Then I'm like, damn, like I need to make money again. Went down to K&A, started trapping, messed up a pack, had to work all these CSC shifts to pay $600. And then I made a mistake. I put my little sister out there, and I'm like, no, like, yeah, this...
Wrong path.
Yeah.
Man. Wrong path. So, oh, shit, man. I wanted to get back to your training a little bit, man. Like, you see you've been in the gym, too, you know what I mean? Who's training you right now?
Fletch.
Fletch?
Yeah, from Guns Down, Gloves Up. Him and, I'm trying to lock in with Greg Hackett.
Greg Hackett?
Yeah.
Any conditionings and all that? You know
like I'm running on a treadmill. I'm doing elliptical, like just trying to get my strength up.
Yeah, not just for the fight, but for life. You know what I mean? Just for life and all that. I mean, I appreciate y'all, man, coming out, man. He's got a fight on April 26th. I don't want to take too much of y'all time. I mean, we was running behind schedule. You got another joint to pop up to. And everything.
The presser.
The presser.
As they call it.
We got a lot of press out here for this fight coming up. You're gonna catch about everything at the fight. I mean, covering a lot of people out there that's fighting and everything. I mean, we got Check in here on about everything the podcast. We're gonna bring you back. You dig me? I want you to interview somebody of your choice for season 2, because that's what I want to do for season 2.
I got you.
But we gonna have a little face to face with you and Mirror and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Get the joint popping. We gonna sell this out here, man. We selling fights. You gonna knock him out? You gotta scream it. You gotta scream it. If you gonna knock him out, you gotta scream it to the mic.
Say you gonna knock him out.
Say you gonna knock him out.
He gonna knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, you heard it. She said he gonna knock him the fuck out. You know
but I mean, like for everybody that that thinks like we act. Me and Mirror like this. You know what I mean? Like Mirror folks. Like that's family. Like we ain't beefing. We just trying to do this for the content and for the hood, for the for the youngins to really put so they taking it to the ring. You know what? Let me take it to the ring.
Yeah, let me take it. Ben called me when y'all was bidding about that in the shop. He was like, "Yo, I'm about to call Bing right now, bro. Bing about to get y'all on the podcast right now." You know what I mean? So Ben been bidding about it for like a whole month with me and everything. You know what I mean? Since y'all been talking about that. You know what I mean? So yeah, we gonna keep in tune with this and everything. You know what I mean, be lit and everything with About Everything podcast. You know what I mean? I said I was gonna bring the AE Sports, the About Everything Sports and everything. You know what I mean? Let me know for some merch and stuff like that. If you got some patches and everything, you know what I mean, throw on your shorts and everything.
Yeah, because the trunks I'm getting, they being gifted, so I definitely need some sponsors. So.
You know what I mean? Let me know. You know what I mean? I got some patches. You know what I mean? I can send, put them on your.
Got you.
All that, you know what I mean? And get you right. You know what I mean? And stuff. I appreciate you coming out. You know what I mean? And stay tuned for the Fizzite. That shit gonna be lit. About everything. Look. Right there. Yeah, About Everything. Hey, yo, John, there's another camera view right there. About Everything. Alright, Check, man. I love you. Thank you for coming out, man.
We gotta do something for the youngest too that play football, bro. Like get a little 7-on-7 joint started, bro.
Yeah, let's get a joint, and we could live stream it on YouTube and all that. You know what I mean? Let's do our thing. We out of here. One.